everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today we are going to be dyeing some of our lovely white linen clothes sage green to trick the Gen Z population. If you're like me and you're like a millennial, you would have bought heaps and heaps of white clothes because white was in fashion at some point, but now we are looking for earthy tones. We're looking for greenery. We're trying to mimic the forests. So we're gonna be repurposing our lovely white fabrics today so they can be perfect to wear to your next music festival or even just a casual brunch. Let's get started. All right, so here are some of the things that you are going to need to dye your wonderful white clothes. I've got a linen blend today with here, so it's some linen and cotton. I've got a shirt, I have got some shorts. I've also got a huge bucket of water. This is a metal bucket, but you can use a plastic as well. It needs to be very super duper hot water. So I've got quite a bit of boiling water in here, nearly filling to the top. Another thing that you are gonna need, of course, is your green dye. Because we're using linen and cotton, we also need an extra cup of salt to put in with our nice little blend of water and dye, just to make sure that everything sticks in really nicely to the fabric. So I've got some natural pink Himalayan salt because I do not want to be putting that iodized nasty salt into my body. I've also got a spoon as well, and that's going to be to mix all of our clothes around. So let's get started. So what we're going to do to get started is we're going to get our dye. It does say to use rubber gloves. I haven't got any with me, and I'll just make sure that I'm really careful with it. And hopefully my hands won't turn bright green. Let's find out. Here we go. Oh, it's come out totally blue. Wow. What we need to do is to just pre-mix it. All right, there's a little bit of lightness forming on the top. We've got a nice little foam on the top, which I think is a good sign. What we're gonna do now is add our salt. We need about a cup of salt. I don't have a cup measurement, but I'm gonna guess it's maybe like half or so of this. So I'm just gonna pour our salt. Oh, it's kind of making like a little fizzing sound. Great. So I think I did about half or so. I can feel it's pretty grainy at the bottom. So that is now all mixed through. I've got a little bit of blue on my hands, which I guess is a good thing. We are gonna start by folding in our wonderful white linen clothes. I'm so excited. Here we go. Ooh, oh, that's gonna look so good. So we'll put this one in, use this to push it down. Both of our clothes are in right now. It looks really good. Nice little dark green in there, that's for sure. This is the long part now. We have to continuously stir our clothes for 30 minutes. So now is the time to get onto your phone, get onto TikTok, Instagram, do whatever you need to do with your lives, and keep on continuously stirring. So I stirred and I stirred and I stirred and I stirred and I stirred. This was probably, I don't know, 15 to 20 minutes just on camera of stirring. That's how it ended up looking. So it's time to go and rinse it out. I took it down to the bathrooms where we've got this huge basin that we can rinse all of our lovely clothes into. And this bit probably took the longest, to be honest with you, was the rinsing and just making sure that we've got every little bit of dye out of our clothes, because when we do, I'll show you the finished product in just a sec. Now we've got all of our lovely squeezed out pieces here. We're gonna let them dry. This might take a couple of hours, so we'll check back in with you when it is done. I'm so excited to see the finished product. And this is the finished look for you all. I absolutely love it. If you have a little look up here, this is the detailing. There's a little bit of patches where it didn't quite sit in, but overall it's kind of got like quite a cool tie-dye effect. So this is how it all looks. Do I fit in with the Gen Zs now? Of course I do. That brings us to the end of our video. Please let me know if you have ever tried to dye some of your clothes. Sage green, I don't know, a burnt umber, any earthy tones, and how it went. Feel free to give me a like if you enjoyed this video. Please subscribe if you haven't already, and I will see you in the next video. Thank you so much for watching. Bye!